Not sure if you can see the frames. I hope you can. We're doing Unreal Tournament 4 on Epic settings. Everything's on Epic. Epic. Okay. Custom. Let's try chill. Play. This is a alpha version of the game. This isn't the finished product, obviously, so there's going to be lots of changes and probably optimizations. So the frames I get now is very, very subjective, and it could change for the better, could change for the worse. So we're getting 60 here, 59, 60, 60, 60, 59, 59, 59, 59, and everything's on Epic on 1080p. So we're blazing fast here on 1500, 1850. I'm gonna try to see if it runs faster on 1520, 1750. But I don't imagine I'll be getting more than 60 no matter what anyway. I mean, why would I want more than 60? A monitor's refresh rate's only maximum 60. I mean, 75 technically for some resolutions, but of course 4K or this is 4K or 1080p would only be 60 as well. So really 60 is the max I'm looking at anyway. Pretty smooth everywhere. This is alpha alpha 0.1.8. I don't know if you can see the corner of the screen. That's what it says. Not sure. I think that's just a watermark. I don't think you can remove that. I mean, it would be a little bit less distracting without that logo, but I don't see any options in options to turn it off. So we're stuck with the watermark. Probably cropped anyway, you can't see it. $58. This is a really hefty game, and I'm surprised I'm getting these kind of frames on Fraps with this kind of settings. You know, this is pretty good. I mean, 60 is the best, really. It's the funny thing is, when I overclocked this card to 1400 megahertz, I thought that was the limit. Then I pushed it and found the sweet spot of 1520 megahertz, and not all 470 Nitros can do this. I'll tell you that right now. This is a really good card. It's running like a $400 card, even though it was only a $288 card. And that includes shipping, that includes tax. Canadian funds. So after a minute or two, I'll close this thing down and then show you the temps and whatever. $22. Bye bye. Thing is, do I like Unreal Tournament 3 more than this? I think this is a really cool game. I think it has potential. It just needs to be finished, obviously. But I kind of like the feel of Unreal Tournament 3 better. It seems like things were more detailed, and it seems like they put a lot more effort into things like the background scenery or the buildings architecture. And it was probably a higher budget game. This is kind of a collaborative effort between the community and, you know, Epic Games, but I mean, I'm not dissing it, I'm just, it is fun, it just, I'd say overall, so far, even though this is only the alpha 0.1.8, so far I kind of like the feel of Unreal Tournament 3 more. Maybe that's just because I get blazing fast frame rates at 4K. But I think Redeemer, goodbye. I think the game is a little different. It feels more like a, I don't know. It feels different. It feels like, it just feels more like World of Warcraft in a way. It seems like they've gone away from the classical Unreal style of buildings and, like, I'm not sure you would ever see an old man with a beard looking like Gandalf as a statue in the original Unreal or Unreal Tournament. Probably not. Probably not. But the detail is good. There is no doubt about it, and a lot of people will welcome a change in art direction, I guess. But I mean, compared to like Unreal Tournament 3, I'm really not sure I like it that much. I like how the trees are swaying. That's really nice. Like that. This part here is pretty cool. But I think they went away from the whole futuristic sci-fi feel of Unreal Tournament 3. I mean, it's still futuristic in its own way, but it's well, it's still alpha, so what's the point going crazy with opinions? Probably tons of things are going to change anyway, and we'll have to wait for the finished product to make a complete judgment, but this level looks pretty much done to me. I mean, I don't know what they're going to change. Maybe these are just placeholder textures, but it does kind of feel done-ish. This gun isn't even textured yet. Whatever it is. So the frames are really good. There's no point really continuing on. I'll just show you what some of the stats are. I'll read them off to you. Exit fraps. Where are you? Okay, hardware monitor. Maximum temperature for Unreal Tournament 4 Alpha, 57 degrees Celsius max, and throughout the game was between 55 and 50. Yeah, 55 and 57 is the average there. Total wattage used. Holy guacamole, Batman. 310.4 watts was the maximum power spike. Let me just zoom in on that so I can confirm I'm not seeing things. Now, the card's power connectors are actually designed to handle up to 600 watts. At 600 watts, the card will be destroyed. So 310 watts is actually the most power draw I've ever seen this card take. That is a lot. That took a significant amount out of my 750 watts power supply, so let's get a calculator on that. Okay, so 750 minus 310 gives us 440 watts for the rest of the system, so I think that's no problem still, because the hard drives and the sound card and things like that isn't going to take up 440 watts, that's for sure. Let me put this back to automatic, save the fan's life hopefully a little bit. Okay, well, that was a surprise to even me. That's quite a lot of power out draw. But it's still within safe limits as far as I understand. The card will die at 600 watt draw, so it would have to do double that, and it never does. The most I've ever seen up until today was 291 watts draw, and that was over 2 months of using this card at these kind of clocks. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty darn high, but it's still safe as far as I understand. So there we have it. High performance overclocks on the 470 Nitro.